The Leopard 2A4M is a Canadian upgraded version of the Leopard 2A4 tank. In the mid-2000s, Canadians realized the importance of main battle tanks when their Leopard C2 tanks were rushed into Afghanistan. Canadians needed a better protected tank, especially against landmines and improvised explosive devices, than their C2. There was no point to further upgrade the C2s that are nearly 40 years old and were become increasingly harder to maintain. In an attempt to renovate their heavy armor fleet and for their immediate needs in Afghanistan in 2007, Canada acquired 80 Leopard 2A4 and 20 Leopard 2A6 tanks from Dutch surplus stocks. Another 20 Leopard 2A6 tanks were borrowed from Germany. The oldest and less capable Leopard 2A4 tanks were used by Canadian training squadrons. It is worth noting that Canada actually acquired more Leopard 2A4 and PZ.87 tanks. However, these were converted to support vehicles, such as combat engineer vehicles and armored recovery vehicles. In 2009, Canada commissioned Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann of Germany to refurbish and upgrade 20X Dutch Leopard 2A4 tanks to the Leopard 2A4M standard. All of these tanks were completed in 2010. Between 2010 and 2011, 5 Leopard 2A4M tanks were deployed in Afghanistan. Upgraded tanks have improved overall protection and are less vulnerable to ambushes. The Leopard 2A4M is fitted with add-on composite armor kit, optimized for protection against improvised explosive devices. This kit resembles that found on the Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann Leopard 2A7 tank, but is different in detail. A mine protection belly plate was added. Areas at the rear of the hull and turret were fitted with cage armor. The cage armor provides protection against RPG rounds and anti-tank guided missiles. Other modifications include electric rather than hydraulic turret controls. The Leopard 2A4M tank retains a 120 mm/L44 smoothbore gun of its predecessor. Originally, it was planned that these tanks will be fitted with a longer-barreled 120 mm/L55 guns, as used on the Leopard 2A6M tanks. The 120 mm/L55 gun has longer range and is more accurate, as the longer barrel allows ammunition to attain higher velocities. It is optimized to engage enemy tanks. However, in Afghanistan there was no need for such weapon. Therefore, it was decided to retain the original 120 mm/L44 guns. A total of 42 rounds are carried for the main gun. 15 rounds are stored in the turret bustle and are ready to use, while remaining rounds are stored in the hull. Secondary armament consists of two C67.62 mm machine guns. One of them is mounted coaxially with the main gun. Another one is mounted on top of the roof. The Canadian Leopard 2A4M tanks are operated by a crew of 4, including commander, gunner, loader and driver. Some upgrades were made to commander's control systems and driver's viewing aids. The Leopard 2A4M tank retains its MTU MB873 Ka501 turbocharged diesel engine, developing 500 horsepower. Brakes and suspension were upgraded to coupe with increased weight. Maximum road speed is 72 km per hour, while maximum off-road speed is 55 km per hour. Cross-country performance is similar to that of its predecessor. These tanks can be fitted with mine plow, mine rollers, or dozer blade.